back, everybody. So just a quick recap of last session. Cizellum and Koros, you entered Meridian, looking for some information to get some just desserts on the person that has killed your entire tribe and your family. And Alex, you're just kind of in it for the cash right now. And pretty much within the first few minutes, you found exactly who you were looking for. But to get the information you needed to help out a gentleman named hang on, a gentleman named Walter. So he had a colleague of his get kidnapped by a bunch of bandits. So you guys all made your way over there. You cleared up the bandit camp, and now you made your way back. So for thanks for rescuing this gentleman whose name is Amin Uthud, he offered to basically rent a room at the tavern for all of you, so you all got a nice night's rest after your combat, and here we are now. He is called Walter back up, and the hooded figure that you guys met in the city center into the room to discuss kind of what happened and future plans. So,
All right. Well, definitely appreciate the good night's sleep, Ahmed.
well, I know how it feels to get your hands dirty and to get a good night's rest afterwards. So, it's my pleasure. And I mean, things wouldn't have turned out quite so fine if you hadn't have showed up. So it's the least I can do.
Well, I suppose I'm certainly be quite excited to hear more about your exploits in the guard.
And then Walter kind of perks up. He says, "Yes, Amin. How exactly did you get yourself captured by a bunch of scoundrelly bandits?" And which Amin replies, like, "Well, I was hunting down a lead, and I didn't really want to let anybody else know what was going on just because of the sensitivity of it. But I think we have a rat, and we have somebody informing the guards of our plans, and I was a little too focused on following that lead, and I let these bandits sneak up on me and get a hold of me. I think the only reason I'm alive is because they knew who I was associated with as a guard, and well, here we are."
Musing what to do with you, eh?
Well, sorry, what was that?
Musing what to do with you.
Oh, yes. Yep, but my lead turned out to be right, and I think we need to snuff out the rat, or at least get some more information from this rat, and I think we'll be able to move forward after this. So, yeah, and then so, what do you guys want to do?
We've long rested, so we're level 2 now, right?
Yes, you guys are full health. You've got all of your, any abilities are refreshed, all that kind of stuff.
And just to confirm, you said his name is Amin Uthid?
Amin Uthud. So it's AMIN UTHUD.
Perfect. I just want to guess my book, right? Making sure I have that spelt right. And he's a dwarf?
Yes.
Cool. I am going to cast Replicate Magic Item on my bag and create a bag of holding.
And so the three of you see this is like, well, it's an interesting time to be doing something like that, but you do you.
Fancy.
And then as I look up, because I'm listening, but like I'm
You're like
figuring
half
this out,
listening.
half listening, and then I look up and notice everyone's looking at me, and I look at Alex and Koros be like, "You guys will thank me later."
I just give you like 2 thumbs up. I'm like, nice.
Now, Walter, seeing as we all have accomplished what you set us out for, and you did mention, well, I mean, Ahmed was kind enough to pay for our night stay, but I believe there was something else part of that deal that we discussed, was there not?
Yes, I suppose. I did offer you a fair bit of gold, didn't I?
Indeed, you did, and I've come to collect. And I'm
Yes,
gonna
yes.
give him like the most charming smile I can.
He just kind of waves you off. It's like, yeah. Here you go, and he hands over the gold. I think it was it 50 that we negotiated?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So then I put that directly into the bag of holding, and I look at them and I'm like, I will play bank. But the bank is for everybody. I promise not to spend it all.
let's
Since you
let's not waste time counting coin in front of these fine gentlemen here who have no interest in such matters.
correct.
And as soon as you say that, the hooded figure kind of steps forward and says, "Yes, we have a few other matters to discuss." And then he pulls his hood back, and
And he turns invisible.
it turns invisible,
What a
and
handsome man.
introduces himself. He says, "My name is Avad. Um, I am actually the son of the Sun King, and we're trying to, as you know, overthrow my father. He's been taking things way too far, and you three have shown yourselves to be very uh, capable and so far trustworthy. Uh, so I would like to uh, include the three of you in our plans if you are interested." So
Wow.
I think your plans and our plans coincide. I've been told that you are looking to clear out a certain general, General Grodog.
As he says the name, my hand like instinctively reaches for my spear.
Yeah, and he notices this and he says, "Apparently so." And we have the same goals, but that goal has to come at a later date. He's too protected, and there's too much at stake to risk going after him so early. And I and
We're not.
he
I
turns
kind
to
I
sorry.
kind of scoff when he's like, going too early. I scoff and I was like, we're not imbeciles. We are aware of this.
So, and then Amand he kind of pipes up. He says, "Helps if I'm on the right layer here." He pipes up and says, "It's like, yep, and this is actually exactly what I was, the information I was searching for. It's like, what is the rat approach to taking out the Sun King and the people closest to him?" And then he turns to the three of you. It's like I found this rat, and I know where he's planning to meet. Uh, he's planning to meet a guard named Orateur Ragewood down at the um, shit, down at the estate. It's about south of here. Uh, it's well guarded. It is heavily fortified, but that is where a meeting is supposed to be going down. So,
Would you
and
say Mr. Ragewood's first name is?
Orateur, spelled Oratir. We've had a colleague that I've had some suspicions about for a little bit now, and those suspicions seem to be true. He's been leaking information about our plans to the guards, and we've lost a couple of our dear friends to a couple of raids that have happened over the past few weeks. And, well, one, I'd like to put a stop to it, and two, I think he knows a little bit more information than what he's been telling us. So, what I do know is that there is a meeting happening this evening, and between him and a guard, or him and Oratir, and he's supposed to be transferring some more information. So, what I would like you to do, if you're willing to, is to tail him and try and get him alone and interrogate and see what you can get out of him based on the structure of the Sun King's higher guards. So, are you interested in this task?
I'm going to point at Avad and say, do you not know what your father is planning? Do you not sit on his small council? Do you not know what this terrorist is doing? You are his son. You should know this. You are the heir, are you not?
He says, I was the heir, but he grew suspicious. He no longer trusts me. I said a few too many wrong things, and he removed me from the council and replaced me. He actually replaced me with General Grodog. So
my jaw drops and I'm like, General Grogodog is the heir to the Sun King's throne?
Well, he's not the heir to the throne, but he took my seat at the council.
Oh, okay.
Well,
regardless-
vengeance and finding our parents is all well and good, but this is the promise of a much more impactful solution. And I dare say one that would herald us all as heroes, were it to succeed.
I agree.
That's interesting.
So what do you say? Will you do this for us? Will you tail our colleague and find out whatever you can about their structure?
You tail Oratir and figure out what's going on?
Sorry, the meeting is with Oratir. I guess I suppose we never did mention our colleague's name.
No, you did not.
The colleague in question, this rat, his name is Anthony Mildgrip. You'd know him in a heartbeat when you see him. He's got, he always carries a curved dagger, and he's usually wearing a hooded cloak, dressed in black.
Like you.
Well, like I was.
I kind of like try and suppress the laugh because that's exactly what I was just thinking.
I do what I have to. I do what I have to do to stay hidden, but now you mention it, we're wearing some similar robes. But yes, he wears a black hood, carries a curved dagger, and has a couple of tattoos on his face. So when you do see him, you will recognize him. But what we do know is that, as Azamin said, we are expecting a meeting to occur today at the estates to the south of us. It is going to be between Anthony and Oratir, and they're supposed to be exchanging information on, well, Anthony has been given some fake information that he's going to be giving to the guards, and we're expecting to hear a few things from Oratir. Whether they're true or not, we're not entirely sure, but Anthony is supposed to be bringing us information back. Because he does not have any suspicions that we know he is the rat yet.
Well, that's an important task. I was still
It is
so surprised to be meeting with such an influential figure, frankly. I don't remember
well
this.
influential in the past, not so much now. I've trying to build a force that can handle the Sun King is difficult, small, and a little bit more of a guerrilla tactic than anything. But our
Did it
numbers are
start with
slowly
you?
growing. Did it start with me? Of course. It's my own father. I wanted to clear the family name and fix all of the issues and this war that's going on, the needless slaughter of civilians for this so-called sun god that's uh, causing the machines um, to attack us. Like there's been the sacrifices have increased tenfold, and the monster attacks seem to be increasing along with it. They're just in panic, and this is the only solution that they've come up with. So it's
Can
time for it
I?
to end.
I
Well,
would
your
like to.
family has a
I
lot
would.
to answer for, but I'll be glad to witness you clear it.
I want to insight check Avad
Okay.
for
For
for his claims on trying to correct his father's wrong.
okay,
See if he's sincere.
Yeah.
11. I mean, he seems sincere. Like it seems like he truly believes the words that he's saying, and is doing everything that he can to get it done.
Okay.
From your perspective.
Cool. Thank you.
So I mean, um, the meeting is within a few hours, so you do have time to get there, and you do have time to do things around town if you need to. But and they usually meet for a few hours, so hopefully, if you don't leave immediately, you can still catch them and try uh, to get the information that you can out of them.
Okay.
And that information is, well, I'm sure my sister is taking account of this.
I'm trying. There's a lot being mentioned right now. So we're to follow when is sorry, can you repeat when Anthony is meeting with Orator?
Yeah, so it's morning now. Um, they are the meeting is supposed to be for noon, and they usually meet for hours. Like they're discussing things for hours. So uh, we expect them to return probably close to 10 p.m. So you do have a fairly large window if you were to try and catch Anthony there.
And they're meeting at a mansion, you said?
Yeah, so to the south there is a mansion, and it's guarded. Like there's patrols around the mansion. Like it's a very common meeting place for the higher ups of the Sun King. Um, it's where they can stay for extended periods of time and comfort. And they are using it as a meeting place today. Um, so a quick description of the mansion would be it has walls around it to restrict entry. Not high walls though; they're only about waist height, but it does make it a little bit difficult to get around without being seen. But they do have regular guards patrolling there, and yeah, so it is something you want to be careful while approaching. But I do think you can manage this task based on what you did for Amin.
And obviously we're not as much as we want to help everybody, this is a very dangerous task that you are asking of us.
It is. I don't deny that.
I'm gonna kind of like step forward and kind of like gesture with my hands and whatnot as I speak and say, and you are also a man of wealth. So, what are you planning on compensating us with?
Oh, well. I'll have to think about it, but so I would say there is an abandoned house to the southeast of town. You may have noticed it. It was recently raided, very clumsily and messily. I think they destroyed just about everything inside it. On your way back, after you provide information to us, if you go to that building, you will find your payment. What I'm willing to give you is about 160 gold, and I will give you. I have a few gems that are worth about 50 gold each, so I will give you 10 of these. So I will make it worth your while. It'll be about 660 gold in total, if you're willing to do this for me.
Well, just to interrogate this
Hold on,
rat?
brother.
It is the information is invaluable. I'm more than willing to pay 660 gold for this task.
You said you want to give me 10 gems worth 50 gold?
Yeah, 10 gems, 50 gold each.
I want to exchange 2 of those gems for one's worth 100 gold.
You're asking for 8 gems worth 50 and 1 gem worth 100?
You said 10 gems of 50. I
Yeah.
want 8 gems of 50, 2 gems of 100, and I will persuasion him if I have to.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to persuade him.
Fuck!
So, I appreciate that this is a dangerous task and that you're asking for more. That is completely understandable. But my price is my price. It is 660 gold in total. It is more than most people make in a year. So I feel that is fair.
Well, you see, a gem worth 100 gold pieces would make future spying opportunities a little bit easier for me. If you catch my drift.
Ah, my sister makes things.
Your sister makes things and requires a gem worth at least 100 gold pieces to make a certain item that, again, would help me spy, but also help me relay messages to you, should I not be able to, should we not be able to be seen together for covert missions and such.
So less a payment and an investment.
Correct.
Brother. So in this
if
case,
you will not give me 2 gems worth 100, I would like to have 8 worth 50 and 1 worth 100, which does not change our total. But still,
and that I can do.
Sweet.
That I can do.
Perfect. Can you please make sure it is a sapphire or a blue gem of color? It's important. Trust me.
A sapphire worth 100 gold it is.
Perfection.
Wow.
And you say we will know him as he is. And what race did you say he was? Mr. Anthony?
He is a human. He is just a human with tattoos and a little bit shady looking. I feel like in hindsight we should have seen this coming. He just looks the sort.
Perfect. And where can I find him now?
Well, I mean, he is most likely already on his way to the estates. It is a few hours walk, so it's about 9:30 in the morning right now. It is going to if he is to meet by noon, he probably already left.
Then I guess we best be on our way.
Shouldn't we make a game plan? Isn't this thing like highly fortified?
Game plan is to find the place. And then reevaluate our situation based on what we scope out. Is that okay for now?
Sure.
You know. We might need a little arcane tricking to get ourselves in, but could work.
You don't say.
Now, Sizzellum turns to Walter and goes, "You don't happen to have any guards' uniforms for sale, do you?" And kind of just gives him a big smile.
Unfortunately not. Oddly enough, one of the few things that is highly regulated in the city is the guards' wares. So it is extremely difficult to get any weapons or armor. But I do like your thinking. I see where you're going with this.
Well, if you need a distraction, just like thumbs to my chest.
Toss a coin to your barbarian. Oh, valley of plenty. Anyways.
He loves
all
to
right.
go break shit. Oh.
Okay. Alex, will you be joining us once more?
I suppose so. I got nothing better to do with my time.
So, with that, I kind of, look to my two companions and look back at Vaughn and Walter and go, until next time. And then kind of turn so that my cloak kind of spins really quick and I saunter out the door.
I attempt to mimic the flourish. But I have rags, so they're not great.
I just roll my eyes and follow them.
Also, Koros, I'm gonna make you roll for mimicking the flourish.
Oh, excellent. I have proficiency in performance.
So you go to mimic the flourish and you know, like that feeling you get where like you just like you can't use your hands for some reason, like there's just like they're all thumbs.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for your entire body. It just looks like you're flailing around, and the three in the room just kind of look at you really awkwardly, and they're potentially second guessing their decision. But...
And since this cool guy didn't look back, he just thinks it went off amazing. All right.
I saw everything.
Adventure awaits.
All right. So, what you guys gonna do now?
Well, I'm headed south towards the direction of the mansion. That's just outside of Meridian, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like a few hours walk outside Meridian.
Okay.
So you're gonna head there. Was there anything you guys wanted to do beforehand, or are you guys just gonna head straight there?
I think we should just head straight there. I still have lots of arrows and stuff from last time.
I need no supplies.
I didn't use any arrows. Yes, I did, but I still have lots because I went and bought a bunch.
Until we stumble into a great amount of coin and find an alchemist with potions, I don't think I'll need to spend anything.
Correct. Okay, so I say we head there. By chance, do we know of any machine sites on the way?
You don't, like, off the top of your head, you don't know of any. But I mean, like, machines are kind of all over the place, so there's a chance you might come across one on the way, like, or like it really, or you could ask around town and see if there's anything. But there's a chance that you may come across one along the way.
Okay.
All right, off we go.
All right. And then after about an hour or so into your walk, you actually come across exactly what you're looking for. So you guys get to a bit of a clearing, like you're walking along a river. That's basic. There's a river that basically flows down and runs behind the estate, and you're following this river, and you come across 3 grazers that are just kind of eating grass, and then there's 2 watchers kind of patrolling around and guarding them.
You don't have like pop-ups for them, do you? Like handouts?
Yeah.
Like thing like you know what I mean?
A big picture.
Yeah, so that like we see what it is.
Um, hang on.
A
I can
URL
quickly.
works too.
Whatever. I mean, okay, and all of these are bushes or trees?
So I would say like this is a bush, this is a bush, bush. I would say like basically like the big ol' green things are trees, but you are surrounded by a lot of bush. So
So bushes,
yeah,
tree.
yeah.
Perfect.
Is this a tree too?
Which one? Sorry. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I say we is this tree or bushes?
That is like this one here. Yeah, that is a bush.
I say we sneak up in the bushes. Lure the watcher away again. If the other watcher notices the first dead one, then we can sneak attack him as well. Or try to.
Oh.
And then maybe try and get the jump on the grazers. Get some extra gold pieces from, or get some extra parts from those things.
All right. I'm surprised this rat isn't in the city, frankly.
Yeah, don't they like sewage?
I just shake my head at that. I'm like, it's not a real rat.
Well, I know
Well,
it's
I
not a real rat.
mean...
Okay.
Also, I'm creating your handouts.
Yay.
I feel like I'm in school again.
Okay. So, I would like to creep up or stealth into this bush.
Okay.
So I must do stealth.
Wee.
20.
20. So yeah, you just slide right on in the bushes.
Floop.
Ooh.
Is anyone else coming or am I on my own here?
I can try. Well, actually, my stealth is only 1 worse than yours.
Well,
I'll follow. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so yeah, basically Koros goes to be stealthy, but he's just like clomping over to the bushes. And with that, the the 3 grazers they perk up and actually run over to the opposite side because they're trying to avoid conflict.
Dang.
And then watchers are on alert, and y'all get to roll initiative. Actually, sorry. Well, yeah, everybody rolls initiative, but Alex, you're not in combat yet because you haven't been detected. You're hiding behind that bush there. Oh God.
wow.
This
Look at those turnoiders.
He likes to round down.
yeah, just hang on. Oh God, this interface. God turn. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, don't move me.
So, Solemn, you are 18. 15. Doo-doo-doo. Hang on here. Machines. Watcher. So. Okay, watchers are 12. And where's yours, Alex?
You said I don't roll initiative because they didn't spot me.
Well, you still have to roll initiative, but
Oh.
they just don't see you. Okay.
Hey.
Okie dokie. So Zellum, you're up.
So they're
Also, since we're in combat for the first time out, that little link I sent you guys before with like the variety of like attack moves, you're more than willing, or you're more than capable of using those. Like, I'm not going to limit you to just like a basic attack. So if you do see something in there you want to use, go for it.
Aye,
The
aye.
questionable arcana.
Yes, yeah.
I will be honest, I did not read that.
That's what I
You,
said.
you sent it to me and you didn't read
I told you that when I sent it to you.
it. Okay.
I said,
Uh,
hey, someone else shared this, and I thought it might be helpful. Have a read and keep us posted.
All right. Well,
Oh.
it's there if you want to use it. If you don't, then don't.
I
Whatever.
will read that for the next time we play, and I will be invested. Okay, so they're alerted. They know where they know that
Yes.
something is here. Okay, so which way is the yellow light facing?
I mean, so
Where are
it's
they scanning right now? They're scanning
like,
the bush?
yeah, I mean that's where they heard the noise and stuff like that. So
Cool. Is there a rock around me?
roll perception. 10. Yeah, I mean it's you see a couple small rocks that but you do end up finding one that's large enough that would make a sound if you were to throw it.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it. Right there.
Okay.
And
So
is that
so
can I use that as my bonus action?
you get a bonus action now?
Well, yeah, you always have bonus actions, but what you
I was
can
gonna
do with
say-
your bonus action is specific.
I would say, yeah, because it doesn't, because yeah, you're just like picking up and, yeah, it's fine. You can use that as a bonus action. So, yeah, so with that, you throw it there. This guy kind of perks up and like kind of, he notices it, and that's kind of where he's going to start walking.
Okay, well I'm gonna hold my action until he's close enough, and then I'm gonna strike him with
Okay.
my spear to the. I did not say that I did that. So with the dagger,
With the dagger, you're going to attack.
I will pull out my dagger because I have not finished working on my spear modification. Right?
Yep.
So I will pull out my dagger, and when he gets within range, I strike. But I'm holding my action until he gets close enough.
Okay. Okay. So if you're holding your action, then Koros, you're up.
All right. It's looking right at us. It's gonna investigate. Did it
Well,
react to your stone?
It
yeah,
did.
yeah. So it did react, and it is looking in this direction now. Not directly at the bush, but like pretty much.
Where I threw the rock is here.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like it knows where I am. How could it not? I think I'm just gonna run out and hit it.
Just gonna do it live.
Doing it live. It looks at the rock, and then it looks back in time to see my blade swinging right for its neck.
All right.
And do I want to be in rage? I sort of do want to be in rage. This is gonna hurt if I don't. So I'm just gonna be frustrated at my complete inability to sneak through this bush and just focus everything on this blow. In fact, I'm gonna use reckless attack. And I'm gonna try that power strike thing from your document. I'm just gonna see how it tastes. So I'll take a -5 penalty to my attack roll. So I'm +5 -5, attacking with advantage. 1, 2, swing and a miss. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am done.
All right. Okie dokie. So, that's all done. Now it is this guy's turn.
Can I I held my action, but now that's not happening. Is my action gone now?
If you held your action,
So technically, ready action takes your action, and then you would use your reaction off turn to do whatever you said you were gonna do. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I think.
yeah, just gotta this shit up.
But it's not a ready action, it's a hold action. It's a hold action.
Oh, I misunderstood then. Maybe it's
I'm like,
something else.
Okay.
Do you mean like delay your turn?
Yeah. Like for this round, I just wanted to wait until he got closer, but you've engaged.
I have engaged.
So, yeah.
So you can ready an action, and you defined your trigger of him getting closer. If the trigger doesn't happen before your next turn, you effectively lose your action.
Crap! I spoiled everything.
Just trying to find this somewhere.
Excuse me.
So what I would say is, I mean, I guess, yeah. So it's, yeah, basically, yeah. You're waiting for them to get closer, and if they never do, then yeah, that's kind of your action. But I would say for this, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not too worried about it. Like if it doesn't happen, then but at the same time, like his turn, like that specific watcher's turn hasn't even happened yet, right? So your action's not gone until it swings back to your turn, right?
Okay.
Because that specific watcher is the one that goes after Alex. So there's still a couple turns to happen before any of that stuff happens. So
Okay.
he may get closer, he may not. It depends on what makes sense for his move when it finally gets to him. Yes. I just gotta check the distance here. Okay. So what this guy is gonna do, he's gonna run up here and he is going to try and slam you, Koros.
Whoa!
So
That will
18
land.
He
hit,
slapped your cheeks.
and he does
Ooh.
7 damage bludgeoning.
So that'll be half due through the rage. We round up or down? I don't remember.
Down.
Yeah,
Down
it's
for
down.
I'll
damage.
take 3. Ugh.
All right, and that is his turn. So Alex, you're up, and you can figure out what you want to do here.
Yeah, I want to sneak from here to here. Am I able still to do that?
Well, that's 40 feet, so that'll be too far for this turn.
Oh shit, we're not. Okay, yeah, I'm considered initiative.
Yeah.
Do you have your uncanny thing where you can dash
Oh
as a
yeah.
bonus action yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
do that.
yeah, you could dash for 30 feet and then use 10 feet of your movement.
Okay, so dash for 30 feet, which would be
Right.
here. And
I mean,
only
you could
10
just.
feet, right? Okay.
Well, you can go
I
What are you
might.
doing? You just go straight there. Like it's.
Oh, I know some rules say that you actually can't do diagonal and you have to do this and then do that.
Oh no, I don't care. You can do
Oh, okay,
diagonal.
okay. Okay, then I'm gonna move here. Right here. And then I'm gonna use my short bow on this dude right here.
On the one closest to you.
Yeah, right there.
All right. So fire away. Okay, so 18 hits.
And then what do I press again?
You just press on the short bow, like within the
The name?
yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
So you did
Nice.
26. Wait, what?
That's a. Oh yeah,
Wait,
that's your
no, no,
attack
no.
accuracy again.
Yeah.
You click on short bow like within the chat, like underneath the rolls. There's short
Oh,
bow.
okay, okay, I see,
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so you 7 plus 5 piercing damage. So yeah, so you do 12 damage to this little bastard.
Did
Okay.
did they notice my presence yet?
Yes. So they did notice your presence, and but he's still focused on Koros right now. So, but like the arrow hits it in the side of the body. It kind of like flinches a little bit, but then just kind of like keeps its focus on Koros and continues
Um,
on.
am I able to use the sneak attack because he's still distracted?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, actually. So you would it's another D6, I believe. 5. Okay, so an additional 5 damage. So, yeah. So you caught him by surprise, and you managed to hit some important wiring. It's still, good to go, but you see a couple sparks flying out from where the arrow hit, and yeah, and yeah. Was you still have a little bit of movement left? Was there any? Were you gonna stay in that bush, or were you gonna?
I think I'm gonna stay in this bush for now.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right, so now it is this watcher's turn. and he is gonna do the exact same thing and try and slam Koros. Do a slam attack.
Ah,
8.
even with the advantage, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm wise to it now.
Yeah, so he goes to do a slam attack, and you just kind of like duck under it, and he completely misses. And we are back up to Sazellum.
It's almost too bad that I don't get sneak attack now. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to swing at him with my dagger that's in my hand. And because he's focused on Koros, I'm going to aim for like an opening in his metal plating, I guess, whatever you want to call it, like his body, looking for a weak spot.
Okay. 24. Okay. So roll your damage. 6 piercing.
6 piercing, and then that's can I offhand attack him? No.
So you've got your spear in one hand and your...
No, I don't. It's okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna hit him. And
Yeah,
then
I
I'm gonna
mean, yeah, and so you hit him. I mean, the metal plating is pretty tight, so like on his body, there's not a whole lot of exposed area that your dagger could actually get into. So it is just the 6 piercing damage that you deal.
Okay, then I'm gonna sneak by Koros and move to this bush over here.
Okie dokie. All right, then Koros, you're up.
Alright. The one that actually managed to land an attack on me, I'm going to focus my attention on it. And I'm going to try the power strike again with reckless attack. And I'm going to just level my sword like a spear and just thrust it right into the blue light. 1, 2, 12.
All right, so you go to thrust it in, and it's like it sees it coming and dodges out of the way, and unfortunately you miss your attack.
Ah! I'll just try to use regular attacks then. Okay, I'm done.
Maybe once we're a little more evolved.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so he is going to so this watcher up now, and what he's going to do is he's going to use his flash. So each creature within 15 feet of the flash must succeed a DC 13.
I've seen this move before. And I see it again.
Yeah, and you look directly into the light.
Trying to focus my attack on the light, and then it just flashes me. Ah!
This one used flash?
Yes.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, you're out of range, but it also blinded the watcher that's right next to it as well.
Perfect.
What's funny is that they're already hitting me with advantage. This means nothing to me.
Where the hell's the blind icon here? I'm just gonna do the bloody eye.
Nice.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the end of his turn, and it's back to you, Alex.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my short bow again to hit. Oh, hit this one.
Okay. Yep. So 25 hits. Yep. So 6 piercing. All right. So you.
I can't use the sneak attack again, can I? Or is that just once per fight?
Every
No,
turn.
you. It's Sneak attack.
There's a specific amount of criteria that you'd have to satisfy for it, and one of those
Yeah.
criteria is I'm within 5 feet of it. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a terrible copy paste. There. Holy shit.
So does it work or not?
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if
He's technically still 5 feet from within.
Yeah, I'm an enemy within 5 feet of it, which is what I'm saying.
So I can roll for it then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
In raw, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
Another 2. Alright, so this bow strike really doing some damage. He's starting to kind of wobble around. He can't really stand up straight. You see components or like the arms and legs kind of like twitching around, but it is still standing and ready to go, but it's looking a little rough.
And I still have an extra bonus attack, right?
You have you have a bonus action. All you can do on those actions is dash, disengage, or hide.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So you could hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide. Is it possible to hide in a tree?
You want to hide in the tree? Like you're
Yeah.
going to climb up it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to you. So you kind of struggle up the tree. It's like looking like an 8-year-old trying to climb up a tree that's like barely out of his reach, but you do manage to get up and hide yourself in the tree.
Nice.
All right. So buddy here, right here, he's going to attempt to attack Koros with a oh, hang on here. With a slam attack, even though it is blinded.
It's
14.
enough.
14 hits.
Good, because if he didn't hit, I was losing rage. Yeah, 14 hits.
Okay. Wait, why would you be losing rage?
If I don't land an attack or take damage in a full turn, my rage runs out.
Oh, I thought it's just you take an attack, regardless of whether or not it hits.
Maybe you're right.
Right.
It's taking damage.
And you haven't attacked a hostile creature. So you did attack, you just missed. So that I would say.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So as long as I tried, I hit a rock. It's all right.
But 14 hits you.
Yeah, 14 hits me.
Okay. So 7 bludgeoning.
Another 3. I didn't see it coming, but I barely felt it. All of my senses are being destroyed.
All right, so Sazam, it is your go.
Okay. I'm going to try to see what I can do here. Sorry, I'm just reading something quick. Okay, I am going to move up. Here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. In a 20-foot cube. So I guess. Let's see here. That's okay. 20-foot cube from around this point. And any creatures in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Maybe I won't move up first. Sorry, this is a new spell. I have not used this one before.
It's neat.
So, not there. We'll go here. I don't want to be in the cube. So we'll go from here. 20 cube out. So that's the Watchers. And unfortunately, Koros.
That's okay.
They are going to get outlined in a teal blue light. And all attacks have advantage rolls against anything.
So like everybody, like basically the 2 Watchers and Kuros have an advantage against them on any attack.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Okay. We have like 3 different ways that advantage is happening to these guys now.
Okay. Now can I use my bonus action to hit with my offhand?
I believe that requires you attack with a weapon first.
Okay. Then nope, which is fine. So because he's still blinded, I'm going to move. Stop. Can I move 30 feet to this tree here and hide behind the tree trunk?
Sure. Okay. Okay.
And I want to put away my dagger.
Okie dokie. Koros, you are up.
All right. Well, no, I could attack recklessly, but it would no longer have an effect. I'm
because everybody has advantage. Well, actually,
when I do reckless attack, it gives me advantage on my attack, and it gives the enemies advantage against me. So essentially the same thing as fairy firing all of us.
Okay.
Which is really funny how that worked out. I would just try to kill this this damaged one.
All right.
So regular old attack with some good old advantage. I assume it's still blind, but
well, yeah. So because you're blind, the advantage and disadvantage cancel out. So just be a regular.
Okay.
Attack.
If I then do advantage, will it give me 1 on the advantage scale to push it back over?
If you had like 2 advantage and 1 disadvantage, it still just cancels out completely, and it would just be a regular attack.
Oh, poopy. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's.
What
that's
if I
how it is
attack
in
the
player's
blinded
handbook.
one? Yeah, no, I believe you. It's just. What if I attack the blinded one? I guess we both have disadvantage. Yeah, it's probably the same.
Yeah, it would be the same thing there.
All right, I'll just try to hit the damaged one. Hear it squawking over there. Get smoked.
Yep, 23 hits.
For 13 damage.
13. Yeah. So and how are you attacking? Like you're just.
I can't really pinpoint it anymore, so I'm just gonna try to hit for its like center of mass and just cleave through it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you do. You cleave through it, and you just hear you're blinded, but you hear a bunch of like zapping and metal crumpling, and this Watcher passes away.
Brilliant. I got one. Just like try to feel around for the other one, poking with my sword.
All right. And with that, he's dead. He is gone. And Alex, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do my short bow again on this one.
All right. Yep, so 16 hits. All right, so 5 piercing damage. So you take a shot at it. You just kind of hit it in the side, kind of similar to the first one. It just kind of the arrow sticks into it, but it still kind of continues its focus on on Koros here.
Okay. I think that's. I'll just stay up here and just watch from afar.
All right, and then so it's this watcher who is back up, and he is going to attempt to do a slam attack on Koros.
Oh,
So everybody has fairy fire or fire, so it is advantage, right? So
yeah.
15.
So the 15 will hit me. Yeah,
Okay. 6 bludgeoning.
for 3 bludgeoning. Ah.
All right, and then Zalem, you're back up.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my short bow, and I'm going to shoot the remaining watcher, and I have advantage, right? Because he's got fairy fire.
Yep.
That's a crit, no matter which way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
I want to shoot him through the back of the head, so the arrow comes out the front.
Okay. So 9 plus 4, and
13.
we'll roll another d6 for extra damage because you're hitting the eye.
Bullshit.
All right. So you did
Stinky.
14 damage in total. So yeah, so your arrow goes through the back of the head, but it doesn't quite destroy the eye. You just see like Koros from the other side sees the head of the arrow come out like the side, like between the metal plating and the eye itself. So you did a fair bit of damage, but you didn't hit the like critical component and take it out.
Well struck, sister.
All right, and then Koros, it's up to you.
Oh, okay. I will swing just a little bit higher because I wouldn't want to damage that precious arrow. And yeah, that's all. I'm attacking with advantage. Oh yeah. All right. We'll
So
give him
yeah,
a
22 hits.
22. Do. For 16 damage.
Jesus.
I
Nice.
assume that kills it.
It does not actually.
Oh
So
my
you
god! Wow.
So yeah, you take a good solid swing at it, and you cleave like the top of the head off. You'd think it would be done, but it's like you miss the crucial wiring that it takes to that it would have taken to take it completely out. But the thing is barely hanging on. Like it's like stumbling around. It's like you just sparks are flying everywhere. The light is no longer like a single color. It's just flashing like red, blue, yellow. It's just like a disco show going on basically. Like it's barely holding on.
Oh, someone put this thing out of its misery. Its head is
And you
dangling off half of a neck.
and then yeah, so Alex, it's up to you.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Like my previous attempts before, I'm just gonna shoot with a short bow from a distance.
Okay. 14 does hit. So so yeah, roll damage 10.
Nice.
So yeah. So you take it out with the final arrow. It's you shoot it in the head. So between the arrow coming through the back of the head, the top of the head missing, your arrow strikes right in the middle, and the watcher falls to the ground dead.
Yes. Nice. And then for my extra move, I kind of just shift around the tree here and focus my point on these deer.
Like the grazers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, so right now, like we're actually um, out of combat because these grazers were kind of watching from afar, but not actually doing anything. So um, and they've actually kind of gone back to eating grass just over here.
I kind of stay where I am just because, in case, Mr. Kroros decides to barge in, I'd like to stay hidden and keep an advantage point.
Okay. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys
I
got
want to go
these.
pick up that. I want to go salvage the pieces from the Watchers before
Oh,
anything else, including that eyeball that I shot out.
the are these the type of enemies who would flee if we attack them?
The grazers,
Uh,
yes.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay,
exactly why they ran across. Like they just ran to safety and then just kind of this is the safest spot they found nearby and
okay. I was thinking because like if I don't attack within like 6 seconds, I'd lose the rest of my rage. But if these are just gonna run, then I won't spoil it. We'll play it slow.
Yeah, you're not the stealthiest around here.
Only slightly less stealthy than Svelum.
Yeah, so I want to pick up the eye that I shot out of the head.
okay, so you want the Watcher Eye?
Yep. And any other salvageable parts from both Watchers.
Alright, let's give me a second here.
Is that just like a straight up eye, or is that going to be called a circular?
It's gonna be like the lens, the Watcher lens. Um, Trying to find a roller here. Okay. Okay. So you go to salvage the Watchers. So you're only able to get a lens out of one, but the other one does have the heart available in a usable state. And then beyond that, you find 9 metal shards um, and 14 feet of wire.
Nice.
Perfect. Cool. So, of course, all of that goes into the bag of holding. Okay. And now I'm going to move to join Alex
In
in
my
the
little,
bush. In
I'm
her
in the
tree.
tree. In my little tree fort.
I'm not going to go up the tree. I'm just going to go to like the base of the tree.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. And currently, all the grazers are like facing the river, eating grass, so they have their backs turned to you.
Okay. I want to get out of the tree and kind of move right behind this bush here. If I think, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to sneak into this little bush here.
Okay. Roll stealth. So 10. Yeah. So you make it to the bush, but you do alert the grazers. You weren't quite quiet enough. Um, 2 of them run away, but the other one kind of gears up for attack. After being startled over there and startled over here, it does gear up for an attack. So
While it's gearing up, I want to loose an arrow at it.
you're gonna do like a surprise attack, basically.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll allow that.
Is that advantage? Because it's a surprise attack?
Because it's a surprise attack advantage. Is that how that works?
I'm asking the DM.
The
You
way
know what?
that would grant advantage is if they don't see where the attack is coming from. If they're
I would say, were you were just hiding behind the tree, right?
The big trunk, did you want me to roll stealth to see if he can see me?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, balls.
So it senses the arrow coming, but so it's not advantage, but I'll still let you. Yeah, I mean 18 hits, so
5 piercing damage.
all right.
And I kind of want to hit it at the canisters on the back. Is where I was aiming.
Okay. Okay, just hang on here, just getting the health set up.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so the you go to hit the canister, which does hit. You like the arrow kind of bounces off of it, but it does look like dinged up and kind of it like you did some damage to it, like the blaze canister is cracked, but it is still there. It's still just kind of hanging out.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody gets to roll initiative.
Initiate initiative.
19. I'm gonna be going first again.
I'm gonna be going last.
Yeah. 18. So Cross is 13. And this thing is 20. All right, so basically because Alex, you were the one that startled it, it runs up to you and it tries to kick you. So I'm assuming 18 hits,
Yes.
and it does 11 bludgeoning damage to you.
Aya! I have 2 health left.
All right, Zellum.
I'm going to shoot another arrow at the grazer.
Mm-hmm. 7 does not hit.
And then I would like to move to that bush.
Okay. Alrighty. Koros.
All right, battle is joined. So 2 ran off. There's only 1 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, better make sure that one doesn't. I can't get that far. I'll dash over here and end my turn. Try to cut it off as fast as I can move.
All right, Alex.
Question. So would potion be considered an extra movement or a main action?
That would be an action, but you can use your cunning action to disengage, and then you could run away. Like if you're worried about getting your shit kicked in.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I'm gonna get my shit kicked in.
Yeah, so
I'm-
you can disengage and then move 30 your movement away, and that would be actually, I guess disengage is your bonus action. You can move and attack still. So
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hit him with my dagger or my short sword, and then what I'm going to do is then for my bonus action, I'm gonna disengage.
disengage and run.
Yeah, so I can attack him and then run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so 18 hits. All right, so 5 piercing.
And then I'm going to disengage and then up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
I think that's 30 feet. Yeah. Okay, and then that's the end of
And
my movement.
that's your turn. Okay. Um. All right. So from there, it sees you run away, but also sees Koros kind of running up. So what it decides to do is it's going to run towards you and do a ram attack.
Who? Little old me?
Koros, yeah. So
Oh,
he's going
fuck.
to ram.
He's trying to escape.
So 7 misses, I assume.
Oh, yes, it does. I don't actually see
Yeah.
the roll. That's weird. But I heard it proc. Yeah, 7 misses.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah. So I accidentally had this on the GM.
Oh, I thought it was lagging.
No, I accidentally had the character sheet rolling to the GM. So, yeah. So it rolled a 7 and it missed its attack. And that's it.
Excellence. So I just like holding it back,
Yeah. You
softening
just
the
you
blow.
grab it by the horns and just hold it back.
Ah, dig in my heels. You won't escape.
All right, Sazalem, it's your move.
Hold on. Okay, my move. Well, I'm going to. I have. Oh, he's gone now, or he's trying to go.
He's trying to go through me unsuccessfully.
I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay. 13 does hit barely.
I want to try and aim for that canister again.
Okay, so you miss the canister, but you do hit the side of the body. Just doing 8 damage there. So, still looking pretty good and in decent shape, but it's starting to show its damage. Starting to see the wear and tear of you guys picking away at it.
Nice.
All right, was that it for you?
I don't really think there's much else I can do.
Okay.
Actually, I will move up again to this bush.
Okay.
Here, and I would like to put away my bow and reach for my spear.
Okay.
Would you permit that?
Yep.
Okay, so I now hold my spear out instead of my bow, and I am within range.
Okay. So, Koros, it is your go.
Okay. I am going to try to take out this thing's leg to hamper its ability to escape. So I'm going to draw my blade out. I'm going to swing recklessly for its front leg. I'm going to bring it to the ground. Recklessly! Oh, that's not what I needed to roll.
So,
Yikes!
This is averaging out the last session in which I crit like 3 times in a row.
yeah. So, I mean, so you like go to recklessly attack, just like giving it everything you got, but like you basically you just spin around. It actually looks kind of like you're dancing, like you spin around and like do a pirouette with your sword. You completely miss the grazer, but it was very pretty.
Oh, I'm very glad I didn't roll for hit points today.
I clapped and said, "Very nice. Enjoyed the show."
Ah!
All right. Is there anything
Okay.
else you wanted to do, or is that it?
That'll be all.
All right, Alex, your move.
Okay, so at this point, the only thing I really can do is take out my short bow and try to hit for its canisters from where I am.
Okay. Okay, so 15 does hit, and 7. So, you you hit the canister and you take it right off. And what I'll say is roll an additional d4. Okay, so you do 10 in total.
Okay, and can I do for my sneak attack since he's not focused on me anymore?
I feel like there's different rolls for sneak attack.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking, and I'm just like, I don't know what's allowed and what's not.
Yeah, sneak attack is just a damage bonus that rogues get if they're attacking with advantage or the dude is occupied with another enemy within 5 feet.
Yeah, and he's totally occupied with you.
Yeah,
You're
I am 5
failing.
feet from it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll for a sneak attack then. Unless otherwise he still has his eye on me.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, sneak attack. Okay, so it's another 3. Alright. Okie dokie. Is there anything else you wanted to do, or that's your...
That's my move. I'm gonna stay here and just kind of stay from afar.
Alright. So yes, it is the Grazer's move. And it is going to try and kick you, Koros.
It kicks with advantage.
It kicks with advantage?
Yeah, because my
Oh yeah,
reckless
because your
attack.
reckless attack. Okay.
In case it would crit, the 18 was definitely hits. And I take the full 8 damage. Ow! Ah! Caught me off
Great.
balance.
Because you're not raging anymore?
Yeah.
Alright. And then that's you, Sazellum. Back to you.
Okay. And I am now holding my spear. I'm going to two-hand attack with the spear against the blaze canister. Well, that sucked.
Alright, so yeah, you go to two-handed attack. Unfortunately, you miss.
And I would like to move. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just pretend that I stepped forward and then swung because it's a 5-foot.
Oh,
item.
yeah. Alright, Koros, back to you.
Alright, this time, I'm gonna focus and attack recklessly. Which somehow is a... Yeah. I'm gonna go for the leg again. I'm determined. 22. Holy shit.
22 does hit.
We're doing it.
Nice.
9!
9 damage. Alright. So yeah, you go to take the you take the leg out, and yeah, I would say you successfully remove its the lower half of its front leg. So for the rest of the combat, its movement is halved, so it has 15 movement.
Nice. He's not escaping.
All right. And then Alex, it's
So
your
I'm
go.
not able to shoot my bow just because Zellum's in front, right?
I mean, I'd say you could still hit it. I mean, the grazer is pretty big.
I just don't want to
Just
accidentally
just
hit.
a more dangerous critical failure is what it is. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing I'm avoiding. Okay. Actually, you know what?
I mean, you can move to a different spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. And then I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna. Can I move that far?
So you move 20 feet to get there, so you still have
10 more feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here. Right here. That should give me a straight line without any obstruction. And I'm gonna use my short bow again.
Okay. So 12, because do you have your thing set to advantage or something? It's you roll a 12, so that unfortunately does not hit.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're back to the grazer. He's getting a little pissy, but he is starting to show his damage quite a bit. And feeling a little overwhelmed by being surrounded, it actually turns to you, Sazellum, and goes to make a kick attack. 12.
Pretty sure that's a miss. That is a miss.
All right, so he goes to kick, and you like basically like matrix dodge these 2 feet coming up towards you. And yeah, and then that's his attack. So back to you, Sazellum.
I'm going to repeat. Two-handed spear attack. Fuck you.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you know, even with the front leg being damaged the way it is, it seems to dodge your two-handed attack. Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to do while you're there, or?
Nope. I'm going to try and remain distraction.
Okay. All right. So Koros, your move.
Okay. Well, it's off balance now. If I tried to shove it prone, would it be any easier since it has 3 legs?
Yeah, I'd say I'll give you advantage if you were to shove it prone.
Nice. I'm gonna do it. We'll just open this thing up, knock it down. It has to beat that with its athletics or acrobatics check. Oh yeah, I didn't even. 21 beat that.
Nice.
All right. And it does not, so it is now prone.
So I'll just take my handle in one side and blade in the other and just hoist him up over his hind legs, knock him on his back. I'm like, now!
He has the back pain symbol to show that he's
The back pain symbol? Nice. Alright, I'm done.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot with the short bow again. Ah! I am very hindered. I miss, and yeah, that I guess ends my turn.
Yeah. But you had disadvantage anyways, so when your creature's prone, you have advantage if you're within 5 feet doing like a melee attack. Otherwise, the roll has disadvantage. So either
okay.
way, yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Hang on here. Yeah. So it is again. It's going to attempt from the ground to try and attack Sazellum. It's kind of getting into panic mode here. It's just kind of flailing about, and within those flails, it's going to try and kick you. But it has disadvantage. So 12.
Nope.
All right. So you just basically look at this dying robot flailing around, and that's kind of it for its turn. All right, and now it's your turn.
Oh my god. Freaking die. Please. There we go.
You do get advantage, so
I
you
don't
get
think I
lucky.
need advantage with 21. Oh, well, I mean, I could get...
You could
No,
crit.
I'm gonna take the 21. Yeah,
Okay.
I will take that. Skadoosh for 7. And
7.
again, I am aiming to knock those blaze canisters off.
Okay, so yeah, one's already off. There's one left. You don't quite take it off, but you see like the steam kind of coming out, like it's almost off, but not quite.
God damn it. That's it.
All right, Koros, your move.
Okay. Is it, still knocked over?
Yeah, it never got up from being prone. It was trying to flail around and kick.
Alright. Well, Svelum's been going for the canisters. I'm just gonna line up the shot and just skewer one. Because he's prone.
Try and stab the canister.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, is that gonna blow up? Should I
Yeah.
knock it off instead?
Knock it off.
Okay, I'll line up the overhand swing. I assume I would know this as someone who lives in this world.
Or at least you would see me be like, no!
Okay. I will deprive it from its canister with my 15.
Okay, so 15 does hit
Beautiful. For 8 damage.
for 8 damage. Okay, so you do take it off, so I'm gonna have you roll a d4.
Maximum.
So yeah, you basically like golf club swing this thing right off.
Dunk.
You get a hole in one. This grazer is like barely hanging on. It's you see sparks flying. It's just flailing around. It's
Did put a
it's
hole in this one.
having a hard time. All right, Alex, it is up to you.
Oh boy. I guess I will do my trusty short bow again. Third time's the charm. Oops! That's the first one, sorry.
Okay, but so unfortunately, you do have disadvantage from being range and it's still prone. So you rolled a 12 the first time, which does not hit.
Oh.
And then yeah.
Okay, well, I
But-
guess.
Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I retract my sound.
Yeah. I'm gonna just kind of move behind these bushes here. And then, as my, what do you call it? My cunning action, and just dash here. And that ends my turn.
Okay.
You don't have to use dash to get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if you use dash, you could run like right up beside the grazer if you wanted to.
No,
Actually,
I don't want to get kicked in the face.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so it is his turn, and again, it's gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna try and flail and kick. And it's again just trying to kick you, Sazalem. I assume a 9 misses. And that's kind of it. Like it's having a hard time here. It's barely hanging on.
All right. And we only knocked one canister off?
You knock both of them off. There are no
There's only
canisters
two?
left.
I'm knocking off the antler.
Okay.
Nope, I am not.
No,
I
so
tried.
in
Huh.
the crazy flailing around it's doing, you don't seem to be able to land a hit.
The antler's what you want.
All right.
I'll get you an antler.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Lydia, you had advantage.
Oh yes.
So I get to swing again.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, it doesn't matter. So
It's an antler you want.
so yeah, so your 18 hits the antlers, Koros.
For holy shit damage.
Yeah, so you
More damage than Lydia had accuracy.
Yeah, so you take the antlers right off, and then you see the light kind of flicker and fade out as the grazer is finally down for the count.
Hooray!
I catch one of the antlers in my offhand as it flies off. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that was a hard day's work
Alright.
right there.
I
Maybe
would
a
like
quick
to,
breather before we continue on.
Yep. I would like to pick up those two blaze canisters and
I-
anything else that we can get from it.
Okay. So what you get is you get 14 metal shards. You get 5 feet of wire and 2 small machine cores. And you actually get both the grazer's lens and the grazer's heart was intact.
Okay, heart and lens.
Yep.
And then, okay, antler, blaze canisters, shards, heart, lens, 2 small machine cores, and what was the last thing?
It was 5 feet of wire.
Thank you.
I'd like to take a potion to heal my weary bones.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
So that's two d4s plus 2, right? For healing.
Potion of healing
I believe
is
so.
yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
That's 4.
So yeah, 4. You heal 4 damage.
Why don't we just take an hour to short rest?
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys should probably might be a good idea to rest.
We can let Savellum pour over her parts and
Okay,
clean
so
the oil off my blade.
we're gonna take a short rest then. So
Yeah, and I would say let's do like a bathroom break, and then when you come back, you can pick up.
I was gonna say, can we cut it short today? Just because, like,
Oh, just because you're.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm falling
You're,
asleep here
yeah, since you're still recovering from the coof.
from the coof, and lo and behold, I'm allergic to my cat, and so my right eye is itchy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we can have a short game this evening, and then pick it up where we left off.
One would be the next. I know it's in September, so I don't know. Whatever date works for you
Well, I
guys.
mean, like I think we were hoping for every 2 weeks, right? So
So that'd be the 8th.
yeah,
The 6th.
if we do Tuesday, it's the 6th. If we do Thursday, it's the 8th.
Yeah, because I thought we were gonna do Thursdays, but Tuesday's fine for me as well.
Either one works for me because it's not my late nights, except for this week because someone's on holiday, so I have to close every night.
Yeah, if I prefer, it'd be Thursdays, just because I don't have, because Tuesdays I do have to go to bed early to get up at 6 in the morning to go into the office on Wednesdays. So Thursday is preferable for me.
Troy, does
Okay.
Thursday the 8th work for you?
Or
do you need time to figure that out?
I think I need time to figure that out.
That's
John, the boat says hi.
Oh, that's my buddy Bob in out west. I told him that we were doing D&D tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, someone's watching. Oh my god. We had an audience!
Yeah.
And we all did terribly!
Well,
Well,
I did
I did-
terrible.
I did pretty good at the first two, and then this one I kind of
I-
just
I
crumpled.
did mediocre. I did much better last time. First roll was critical. Only got 1 crit tonight.
Man, even my
Great.
short rest rolls were terrible. Like I got a 1 on my D12.
Oh god. But I mean, Alex rolled a 1 for her health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
So,
you rolled
what-
health. Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to if everybody else was, and then you're like, I just took the average. I'm like, oh, well, if he's gonna play it safe, me too.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do the average, Courtney. That's what we
No,
were
no.
talking about.
For the potion, I only.
Oh,
rolled.
for the potion, yeah.
Yeah, no, I took the average. Yeah.
Right, because how much health did you have at level 1? Was it only 8?
It was 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So was mine.
Yeah.
I'm only
Yeah,
at
it was
13.
the Grazer is actually a pretty tough enemy for you guys, especially at this level. So
Yeah, he fucking donkey kicked me in 11 off my health.
These
like
are
90%
giant
of your health
mechanical
right there.
monsters. It makes
Yeah.
sense.
yeah, it wasn't like a deadly encounter or anything like that, but it was definitely one to, well, as you guys saw, take you right down. So
I'm
Yeah,
more
no.
used to playing characters that are tanks and like barbarians that just go up and just like shank people. I'm not used
Yeah.
to like long range characters yet.
I mean, eventually your character will be like an upfront character because you're going to be like the queen of sneak attacks or the king of sneak attacks. So like your thing is going to be getting in there close
And,
and you
and
just
shanking them. Yeah, it's just right now I'm just basic
Yeah.
bitch.
especially like sneak attack at later levels is so good. So
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like another D6 for like every level or something like that. So
It ends up being much better than multi attack.
yeah,
Nice. Well, anyways, I had fun. I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
Have a good sleep.
Are you for the short rest? Are either of you? I know you rolled your hit die, Troy, but
Mhm.
Courtney and Lydia, you gonna
I didn't lose
do?
any health.
Oh
So
yeah,
Nice.
what's the short rest?
you can roll like one or more hit dice on your character.
Okay, what's a hit dice? Sorry.
You as a
So
rogue have d8s, I believe. You have 2 of them because you're level 2.
Okay.
yeah, like on your character sheet, there should be like underneath where your hit points are, there should be something that says hit dice.
My hit points. No, I don't see
There's
that.
hit
Oh, right there.
point.
I see. Yeah, yeah.
So you could just roll up to 2 of them to heal that much health.
Okay, there we go.
So you
Oh,
heal 7.
Plus the potion I took, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
11. So yeah, I think you're back up to full health now.
Yeah, I'm back up to full health.
But your hit dice are gone until your next long rest, right? So.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
half of them back at long rest.
Or yeah, half, yeah.
Okay, I see it here. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Alrighty.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll find that rat next time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
we're on
they-
the trail. We just did a pit stop.
Yeah.
A little
got,
detour.
got a bunch of components and
We
some
robbed a
experience.
convenience store and we're moving on. We picked up some snacks.
It's time for the show.
Yeah, we're ready to
All
go
right.
sneak these snacks into the theater.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone.
Ta-ta.
Have a good night.
Ta-ta.